Make your English shine. Punctuation in restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. Hello, English learners. Today, we'll dive into an essential aspect of English grammar: punctuation in restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. Understanding this topic will help you use English more precisely and professionally. So, let's get started. To understand punctuation in these clauses, we first need to understand what restrictive and non-restrictive clauses are. A restrictive clause, also called an essential clause, is a part of a sentence that you can't get rid of because it specifically restricts some part of the sentence. For example, the apple that is on the table is red. Here, that is on the table is a restrictive clause, specifying which apple we're talking about. On the other hand, a non-restrictive clause, also known as a non-essential clause, adds extra information, but the sentence can still make sense without it. For example, my brother, who is an engineer, is coming to visit. Here, who is an engineer, is a non-restrictive clause. Without it, the sentence still makes sense: my brother is coming to visit. When it comes to restrictive clauses, we don't usually use commas. The reason is simple. The information in the clause is vital to the meaning of the sentence, so we don't want to separate it with commas. Consider this example. The cars that are parked in the garage need to be cleaned. Here, that are parked in the garage is a restrictive clause, and as you can see, there are no commas surrounding it. On the flip side, non-restrictive clauses are set off by commas because they provide additional information that is not critical to understanding the main point of the sentence. Take a look at this example. My cat, who is named Whiskers, loves to play. Here, who is named Whiskers is a non-restrictive clause, and we use commas to separate it from the rest of the sentence. That wraps up our discussion on punctuation in restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. Remember, for restrictive clauses that are essential to the sentence, we don't use commas. But for non-restrictive clauses that add extra, but non-essential information, we do use commas. Practice makes perfect, so try writing some sentences using both restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. Thank you for watching, and keep learning.